Hello, welcome to Brit React. No, Brits American Tour. There you go. That's the first video recording of the day. Straight on Brit React. No, Brits American Tour. We're here with this lovely gentleman, Dave Kaufman, who eats the world apparently. And
eats the world?
Well, yeah. Apparently he's one chunk at a time.
Small bites.
But here he's at the Minnesota State Fair. Now, we did do a video previously on the Minnesota State Fair, but as in general, what the fair is, you know, could it have been the biggest fair in America? But this guy goes around scoffing, basically, eating.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Tasting out the fair from the fair.
Tasting at the fair. His video actually says, I tried every $1 million food vendor at the Minnesota Fair. So all the big boys.
Oh, okay. The big ones. All
yeah.
Right, fair enough. So we're doing this one because of the wonderful Becky. Oh, we haven't got it on here, have we?
No. Just imagine, Becky, that you're up here somewhere in words. We don't have it on this one. But Becky headed over to buymeacoffee.com /React.
Okay. And asked us to check out this, which is what we're going to do. We're going to split it into two bite-sized chunks.
Chunkies. See what you did there.
Because it's quite a long one. So we'll split it into two because it goes on for quite a little while. So we'll do about 10 minutes, 11 minutes, something like that, and then we'll chuck the other part two out.
Yes.
All right, mate?
Let's do it.
Let's nom on.
This is the Minnesota State Fair. It's my favorite state fair in the country, but here at the Minnesota State Fair, there are 8 vendors that make well over $1 million during the 12 days of the fair. So what does it take to make millions of dollars in just 12 days? Well, I'm here at the 2025 Minnesota State Fair to find out and taste the foods from the vendors that rake in over $1 million each. And you won't believe which food vendor here rakes in more than some McDonald's locations do in a year. And not only am I going to sample the foods from the food vendors in the $1 Million Club at the fair, I'm also taking you all behind the scenes to see how these vendors prep all that food for the millions of fairgoers. These food vendors are well-oiled machines that are in perpetual motion, producing millions of food items every day. And I'm going to rank them, starting at the ones that make only a measly $1 million, all the way up to the #1 spot that really does take in more in 12 days than some fast food restaurants do in a year.
We have a lot of cookie monsters here at the fair.
Hey, and I'm one of them. So let's go eat over $1 million worth of food right here at the 2025 Minnesota State Fair. I'm Dave Kaufman. I travel to distant, exotic places and places a little closer to home to indulge in the culture and cuisine from the familiar to the extreme. There's always an open seat at my table for you, and sure, I'll pick up the tab.
Nice one, Dave.
Is Dave Kaufman Eats the World.
Eats the world. Nice.
All right, so we're going to start our $1 Million Vendor Club Tour right here at Kauffman. And they come in at number 8. Kauffman brings in just a bit over $1 million in 12 days, with their claim to fame being giant egg rolls on a stick. You can't get more Minnesota State Fair than that.
Oh my God, I love
Egg
you.
rolls on a
We
stick.
drove up from Perryville, Missouri, which is south of St. Louis, an hour. But we came up here because I saw you. So, because you were here and you get around about as much as I do, we had to come to the Minnesota State Fair.
I love it. So you're here because you watched one of my videos.
Not one, many.
Many. I love it. Thank you so much.
Get around.
Wonderful to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Thanks much, Dalton.
It is always great to meet fans, but right now I'm heading over to Kauffman to get one of their giant egg rolls. It's back this way. Let's go over here. So right here we have our jumbo giant egg roll on a stick from Kauffman.
Pancake roll.
This thing, I mean, look at how huge this thing is. It is the size of a corn dog. But one of the things that I really appreciate about this egg roll is that it is served with a copious amount of duck sauce. And that's a you, not an I. All right, I'm digging in. I'm giving this a try.
Yes, it's like a pancake roll on a stick, isn't it?
I guess so.
Unreal. That is so unbelievably good. You know, they could have hacked this down with a bunch of very cheap vegetables, a lot of filler, but they didn't. This is packed with so much of that delicious spicy meat. Now I can see why they do over $1 million worth of sales out of this vendor booth in just 12 days. These are the most amazing egg rolls, packed with so much meat, so many vegetables, so much flavor. These are absolutely amazing. So coming in at number 7 is this place.
The eat, innit?
If it's on a stick, what?
Easy to eat.
Oh yeah, easy to eat. There's no packaging. Packaging, like you say, when you're finished, it's wood. Yeah. Burn it.
That's it.
You know.
So the duck sauce, interesting one. I mean, that
never heard of that.
That wasn't what was
duck sauce?
What's the one we can normally get?
Sounds like a Marx Brothers film.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, but like I say, they call them egg rolls. I think they were like spring rolls, weren't they? Chinese spring rolls,
of. Yeah. All right.
All right.
It's like a corn roast.
Okay. On a stick.
Maybe. Everything's on a stick these
Everything
days.
comes on a stick.
Shit.
Roast, probably one of the most recognizable food vendors here at the State Fair. The way they make this roasted corn to serve to the masses is absolutely incredible. Wait until you guys see how it's done. Alright guys, so I'm just going to sneak my way in the back in the corn roast, and I'm going to meet with Nate. This is like the most incredible operation in the fair. Yeah, so we call this the corn roast because it's a meeting spot. It's not just a stand, this is an overall experience. Like a dinner and a show, you buy a corn ticket, you may get your corn, but you can sit back and watch this absolute beautiful chaos that we have going on behind us. So where we're going to go is back to where it all begins. At the beginning of the evening, we get our load of corn. End of the night, we have trucks back up into here. 2 26-foot semis, back up, parked right here. 30 kids hand unload 50-pound sacks of corn, and we fill up our reefer every single night. At the beginning of the day, this was full. Every single day we'll fill this up. And then because corn is only so good, you gotta add butter. This is all 55-pound blocks of butter. This place was full 6 hours ago. That's how much corn gets moved from this location to all the waiting people over there. But we have only just begun. The next step is, sweet corn is really made to be roasted. So we have 2 types of processes that we roast our corn. We use an open pit, natural gas grill, and we also use this custom-built roaster. So we call this the pit. These ladies are working their absolute tails off, shucking the corn, making sure that you have a good handle on the end of the corn, but not too many feathers to where we're going to jam the machine. Then 25 minutes later, big conveyor belt comes all the way through, 600 degrees in there, and we toss it into one of our corn bins. We're going to send this down our skate roller, and we're going to see the next step of the process.
Well, hey, down the skate roller.
All right, we got our fresh delivery of corn from heaven. We're going to drop this into one of our boxes. And, you know, we like to have a little fun here. Hey, Marky Mark! Nice catch! So they need some corn over here. We're going to walk through this crazy pile of people. Coming in hot, ladies! Coming in lukewarm behind him.
Thank you!
We don't boil our corn, we roast our corn. Look at this one. This actually, the sugar caramelizes and turns into an absolute amazing piece of corn. Damn. Then, what we do is we gotta take it for a little bath. Oh my gosh, look at that.
How about that?
That's the butter right there. Look at that. Now we find a wonderful selective customer who's looking for a cob of corn. Who needs a cob? That guy right there. Look at that. Enjoy the corn ride. All right, so you have hundreds of employees working here at any given time. On our peak, we have about 100. We have over 400 from volunteers and staff members. We work with local dance teams that come together and say, hey, we want to do a fundraiser. So they come, we pay them hourly, and then it goes back to their dance studio. Oh, that's fantastic. What I absolutely love about this is it levels the playing field of every single person. It doesn't matter if you're popular with the best J's on your team. Everybody is in the pit, you're dirty, you're sweaty, and you create absolute amazing friendships when the 12 days of the fair. I love it. All because of this great corn roast. Dude, this is awesome. Thank you so much for showing us how the corn is made. Now, I'm going to go get an ear of corn, and
They're just covered in
my
corn,
nephew
all
is
of them.
standing right out there. I'm going to get him an ear of corn as well. So no sooner did I get my corn than I ran into my nephew Jared, the food reporter for the St. Paul Pioneer Press. You guys have seen him in a ton of other videos. You guys are going to see him in a ton more videos because we've got a lot of ideas that we want to continue to. We have a lot of food around the Twin Cities to eat. Right now, we have got our corn. Look at how golden. Look at how delicious. Look at how succulent. Succulent. Every time I'm at the fair, I always get one of these. I absolutely love it. They're one of my favorite things to eat at the fair. You ready? Ting!
I mean, that is an industrial process.
I don't know how they do it. It's
perfect.
Every single time, it's perfect. This is delicious. It's amazing. It's sweet where it needs to be sweet, buttery where it needs to be buttery. Kind of like me. That's what I've always said about you. Sweet and buttery. Sweet and buttery.
It's not difficult, right?
No.
Let's face it, it's not difficult, is it? I mean, it's just corn. As long as you've got a decent bit of corn, they're roasting it over coals. It's gonna taste good. You know,
it's gonna taste good. You know,
it's gonna taste good.
Simple ingredient, bit of butter, job done. I mean, they come up with a genius idea.
They do.
Like I say, it's making that process streamlined work. So people are in, out, and you can see with the amount of people they got there. Wow, that is an organisation. Fair play. All good.
All right, yeah.
And yellow and corny and... Well, it was a pleasure running into you, as always, here at the State Fair. I'm glad you made it into yet another video. You have an Angel Rice that comes out.
Stop waving it around.
That's right. Oh my God. So you gotta get going, you gotta get cracking. You have a lot of work to do, and we have a lot more food to check out.
Okay.
So coming in at a very surprising 6th place is this place, the American Dairy Association's all-you-can-drink milk.
Yep, you heard me right. The 6th biggest top-grossing food vendor of the fair is the American Dairy Association. And this year, they're celebrating their 70th anniversary at the fair. For $3 a glass for all-you-can-drink milk, they poured 26,000 gallons of milk, raking in $1.4 million during the 12 days of the fair.
So the American Dairy Association has bottomless cups of milk for $3 each. You can either get plain, I guess milk flavored, or you can get chocolate milk. I got the chocolate milk. And for $3 you can take this cup back and get it refilled as many times as you want. Let's see how this chocolate milk is. Ah, that is good chocolate milk. You know, sadly, I am actually lactose intolerant, and I very rarely drink milk unless I know I'm going to be in close proximity in a confined location with my siblings, which I will be later. I will be drinking plenty of chocolate milk. That's really good. You know, some siblings have sibling rivalry. Me and my brother and sister, ooh, we have chemical warfare. This is really good milk.
Chemical warfare.
Ah, yes, can't wait to see them later on today. So finally we have come to number 5, and that is this place right behind me. This is the famous Fresh French Fries. So I'm heading in the back right now. One of the owners, Dan, is going to show us how these French fries are made. Alright, so I'm here with Dan, who is one of the owners of Fresh French Fries. This is like a well-oiled machine back here. No, try to be tended because there's a lot of oil back there, but
we only sell French fries and water and pop, so this is it.
This is it.
This is it. And we start with potatoes from just north of the Twin Cities, about an hour north.
So locally grown potatoes right here in Minnesota.
The nice thing too, the timing is perfect. They guarantee us they've only been on the ground like 2 or 3 days at the most. And they drive them down here every morning at 4 a.m. So we come here and they are here.
How many potatoes
you'd be surprised
are we looking
what
at right here?
a French fry from McDonald's is
about
actually.
400,000 pounds during the fair.
400,000
pounds. Yeah,
potatoes.
So depending on the day, 20 and 40,000 pounds a day.
That's
insane.
That's insane. I
Yeah,
mean, that just
it's great.
boggles your mind thinking about that. All right, so the potatoes go from here, they go in here.
Yeah, going in right here. So they start with a peeler. So basically that's sandpaper and water that spins them around. Takes the
they got
peel
more than
off
one
the
peeler for
potato. Once the potatoes are in,
40,000.
yeah, so they're spinning around, getting clean,
what
taking the
they're
skin
doing,
off,
isn't it?
and then they're
Same
right into
thing
the
with
cutter.
water.
So they're freshly cut,
Yeah, that's what they
and then
usually
these
do,
guys
yeah.
will fill up the baskets as they are empty. They'll throw the empty baskets down the chute,
And this dude fills them up.
and then he'll throw them right down that center chute. and then they're right into the fryer.
How many fryers you got back here?
We have 12 fryers.
12 fryers.
Yep. And so basically they are quadruple fried. So they, you know, these are raw. We'll put them in right here, and then they're about 2 minutes in each fryer until they're about done. And so then once they're done, they start floating. We'll bring them up. When we're going full bore, it is, all 12 fryers are going, all 12 windows are open, and it's organized chaos. But yeah, we just keep them going as fast as they can.
This is an incredible operation.
Yeah.
And so what else do you do other than this throughout the year?
Yeah, I'm an attorney. I work for a corporation here in town. So yeah, this is 12 days out of our year, and I just take PTO. And this is the job. It's kind of it's a nice break from reality. I'll tell you. I'm sitting in a cubicle or a desk. You know,
that's right.
It's a lot better than that.
Well, this is an incredible operation. We're gonna try out some fries here.
Good. Yeah, I'll get you some.
All right. So now,
what I'm interested is the seasoning, right? Because I mean that is so basic, right? Potato peeled, you know, cut, fried in your cup. So, but surely a lot of these like fries are, you know, because they've got like seasoning or something like that. When you know, but
I mean, he didn't mention any of that, did he? Apart from maybe loads of salt on it, like the McDonald's ones. I mean, be interested to see what size cup do you reckon that is? Yeah. In
Britain, that's a large.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Starter bucket.
In America, it's probably a small.
El Bambino.
El Bambino.
Just seeing how the fries are made, let's test these out. Oh man, these taste just about as fresh as can be because they are made fresh right in front of us. I think a lot of people pass this place and think, I'm not in the mood for French fries. Do not pass this place. These French fries are made right in front of you. They are the freshest, most tastiest, deliciest. Delicious? You only get to get these French fries once a year, and there is an absolute definite reason why fresh French fries here at the Minnesota State Fair comes in at number 5. These are absolutely amazing.
Okay.
I think I should have gotten a bigger bucket. So coming in number 4 is
fried pickles, or we'll say fried pickles for next time.
Okay.
That's part 1 of our hunger-driven.
I mean, everything's
videos.
You know, well-oiled machine, isn't it? You know, that you can see. The 12 days of that, they're going through 40 ton of potatoes. How many corns of cob they were going through? Interesting, the milk was third in the rankings.
Yeah. What you mean high up?
Yeah, you know, I mean, just simple milk. All right, some of it was flavored, but you know, if you went out to somebody and you'd have thought sort of alcoholic beverages and things that I guess maybe not including those. I don't know, but there you go.
We'll see.
Did a good job. So we're going to come back with fried pickles. New one on me, mate.
Certainly a new one on me. Possibly on a stick. We shall see. There you go. Enjoyed that one. We do enjoy our food videos here at Brits American Tour. Always get hungry after watching these ones. But thanks to Becky. That was part 1 of our Minnesota State Fair with Dave.
Yep.
And some really interesting stuff. I mean, some of it was, you know, it's just simple because it's fresh.
Yep.
And it's there and it's done. You can see it. I mean, it's not like all the French fries are all bagged up, ready to just be chucked in the fry. I mean, it's proper fresh.
You're getting it to order, aren't you? And
makes difference.
When you can smell it as well. I mean, walking around there, it must smell amazing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, mate. Nicely done.
It does. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. We will be back soon with another video here at Brits American Tour. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.
Bye from him. Bye to you. Ta-ra.
Bye.